Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but here I am back again making some more videos for content for you guys. It's on cEDH commentary. I have some feedback that I've been dying to test, so let me know how this episode goes for you, how thoughts, comments, just shoot them my way and I'll try to improve them as much as I want. I already have a few ideas on what I want to do next, but I need to do some research on video editing since I want it to be slightly fancier and like some progression and scene transitions. That's not really the big one. It's what I want to show while I'll do all this, and while I'll do all the explanation, I want to show some information that people might like. But hey, jumping on to this game, today we have Jorman on Orvar, the old form, mono blue, stormish list. Pretty spicy, pretty cool to see. And we have the usual Mikey. He's a recurring thing in this channel. I just like his games. He makes quality games. He is, I believe, in Bruse Thrasios Evolution. He has his own spin aside of what Playem and I think Altun are the other two known Evolution players. So he always has some spicy tech that sometimes work. Then we have Damon, another sometimes recurring theme on this channel. This time he's playing Malcolm Tymna Storm. I believe that might be based slightly on Leptis list, but I would not surprise me if Damon again has his own spin on this pair. Then finally we have Wheaties with somehow a forgotten commander in the frog, Gitrog Monster. So expect him to try to do Eldrazi loops with Dakmor Depths salvage. It's been a while, you can see. It's been a while since I've seen that list. So, I think it's Dakmor salvage. And yeah, let's see if we can cast the frog on the being last. That's kind of sad though. I wanted to see the frog at least threaten to win on turn 1-2 because that's what the frog does best. Tutoring for Dakmor salvage and just going off with the frog. Now, for analysis on this game, that's what I like to do when I start these videos. Before I start the game, I like to go over the pod and see what I think will be how the game will go. So we have Jorman starting on mono blue. That's actually huge for Orvar because Orvar needs some setup. Aside from just casting Orvar and trying to pile a lot of things in top of Orvar and getting value outside of that with all the copies you get of permanents. That one might need some setup, and again, it being first really helps him to be the one proactive player. Then we have Mikey on Evolution. This list doesn't really care that much about being second, third, or fourth because there's no turbo. It's just well, it's a really good list. It's a value grinding in deck that can out of nowhere win when they do Bomberman, or they can do Dockside Emil combos and throw their deck, do Thrasios loops, do the whole shebang. So I don't think that Mikey is any issue. In fact, I think he's helped being second, sorry. The one that is actually hindered by being third is Damon, because as a Storm list, you want to be on the first, second seat. You want to be more proactive, and being the one after the two blue players will make you be squinty about trying to go over. Like, maybe I shouldn't go for it in case Jorman or Mikey leave blue mana open to try to go off. That's also a bait they can do, that they can leave blue mana open to make Damon think twice about what his lines could be and what could he do. Then Wheaties, I'm sorry my dude, you're last on the frog. Chances are you're not gonna get there, but you never know. You might have the nuts, and if you have the nuts, please show me, please take over this game, because Frog is one of the decks that I just want to see back rolling and just smacking people. Especially to show Mikey that he gave up on the Frog a while back. I'm pretty sure he still loves the frog, but considering how the meta changed, as much as I love Joyra, she's also down. She's also down because of Breach, Dockside, blah 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 blah. And I kinda give up on Joyra. Mikey kinda gave up on the frog. We share that sentiment. But hey, let's hop into the game and see what's up. Let's see how this develops. So, yep. You can see I'm just using already gotten content, so I'm just going to throw over it. Let's start with Jorman dropping an island into an Arkham's Astrolabe, which the Astrolabe is actually a really good card in Orvar because it's doubles as a pseudo rock, but also because it draws cards. Then continues with a Mana Crypt, beautiful Mana Crypt, and passes the turn. So this could mean filtering from the Arkham Astrolabe for blue, since Arkham Astrolabe the only limitation is on the casting cost, that it has to be snow, but after that it has it's one colorless, so any color can filter, and that's pretty good. Mikey goes to his turn with dropping a Taiga into a Noble Hierarch. The Taiga he got from the Bloodstained Mire, I believe that fetches? Yes. And passes to Damon. Damon is turn 1 in Malcolm with City of Brass to probably Mana Crypt. Yep, that's a Mana Crypt. Yep. Expected. Pretty good play. And Wheaties goes with Finhorn Elves in from a bio that he got from the Woodfoot Hills. So everyone has turn 1 plays. The most advantageous ones are Orvar and Malcolm, because Orvar already has a turn 2 Orvar, that's huge for the deck. And Malcolm because it's every single turn more mana and more mana and more mana. And that's one of the things that Storm players want. Coming from one, I can tell you that if you have the mana, you only need to solve the card draw issue. And that's where Tymna might come in. Then we go back to Mikey's turn, and he dropped a fetch for, I think it's a Polluted Delta, that could be it. So chances are Mikey's getting probably Polluted Delta, Underground Sea, sorry, and dropping Thrasios Pass, the usual Thrasios Pasios, coined by, I believe, Brayden. So kudos to you, Brayden. That will mean mana from the Noble Hierarch will be open for interaction. Let's see what Mikey does. Shuffling takes time. We know King Cockatrice, that is just like one hotkey and we're done. Oh no! Oh, it's a Demon Library. Interesting. And Gamble. Ooh, so we're setting up. This gamble depends on what is in his hand. That's the biggest difference, so I can really tell, Mikey could go for Mana Crypt, or Breach, or LED, or Emiel, or Dockside. Probably Dockside, considering how many rocks that Jorman dropped, and Damon already has one. There will be two. Oh, that's an LED, okay. So LED is in the graveyard. Now Mikey only needs to get Oryx Salvagers to go off. It's 6 mana in total because it's 4 for the Oryx and 2 to activate the Oryx Salvager's ability. But the threat is already there, and let's see what happens with that. Damon takes 3 to the face due to his Mana Crypt. Really, that's the downside of the Mana Crypt. And then immediately goes to combat and slaps probably, that doesn't really matter. Slaps Mikey. Probably the correct way was to slap Wheaties because probably Gitrog is playing Atnos or Necro, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make that much of a difference. Then creates a treasure because of Malcolm damage, and with tapping the Mana Crypt makes a Talisman of Dominance. So lots of mana, a lot of mana here. Damon has choices here of actually playing Tymna, saying go for next turn, setting up, or no, he just decides to pass. That means interaction, probably, maybe. This is a big maybe. Darkrit into Atmos, I've seen it happen. Not the first time I've seen Damon actually do that. So Okay, so we have Wheaties on his turn. He's going to tap the Finhor Floating Green, tapping the Bayou for the Call in the Week. This is Frog time. So we have a Frog time, we have the Frog trigger on B, I believe it's ETB and up. No, it's upkeep, I believe. So, but he still can play another land and draw a card. Yeah. That's Gemstone Mine with 3 counters on top, yes. That should allow him to keep going and do more things. Too bad it's not a fetch, but that will allow him to draw more cards and gas up. But you never know, that might be on his plan for the next turn. Probably sacking the Gemstone Mine on upkeep. Oh, Red Arbor, okay. Red Arbor, that's one of the answers that was for sack effects. Obviously in this spot there's no sack effects, and I think they ran out of, they went out of favor, removal effects. But it's also a good creature for Gaia's Cradle. Now we go to Jorman's turn. I believe the Jorman got bolted to the face, another Volt, so Mana Crypt is doing a lot of damage to both Damon and Jorman. And continues to drop rocks and rocks, lots of mana. And it's attacking who? Probably Damon. That will make sense. Since again he's a Storm's player. No, comes at Mikey, dropping him to 33, evening out the life total with Jorman. And that's it, passes? That's suspicious. That's a lot of mana open. Now Mikey goes to his turn, after resolving the 7-level trigger, it's a fetch, and Thrasios. Is that it? Yes, that's it. End step, what's it gonna be, Damon? Shimmermere? End step, maybe? I know that's in your list. By the way, this is kind of like a way to get back Shimmer Sir. This is like an updated version of that, of Shimmer Necro. But hey, is it an energy tap? No. I don't remember that card. I'll have to check up on the deck list and what's up. But this is probably a copy on from Astrolabe for a card draw. Oh, but in response there's a Hull Breacher. Oh no, you're not getting any card draw from this. In fact, you're giving Damon a treasure. So Damon is setting up on his turn. There's a chance we might see Beta, Adnos, or just manually falling any of the wheel effects, which just seals this game. But let's see what happens. So, Pusher rolls for the Mana Crypt. Passes, so damage him. That's good. What are you cooking, Damon? What are you cooking? Cracks a treasure. Or treasure for an Lighty Tutor. Okay. This could mean, well, could mean this is Necro. This is just getting Necro. It resolves. Nobody has answers for it. Probably countering the Necro when it comes down. That's one of the options. Again, you don't counter Tutor, you counter what you get. Except under certain circumstances, that it's better to just say no. For example, when you have a mental misstep and you can't stop what you're getting, you just mental misstep the Van Tutor and Lighty Tutor. Necropotence. Soika. Now, is Damon gonna cast Tymna for the draw effect? Or is it gonna be just... In fact, actually, that would work. This is a mana crypt. Oh. Unless there's another land. Because... Wait, well, turns out I can't do math. That's amazing. So there's 1 mana. 4, Tymna, yeah, I can't do math. I cannot do math, yeah. This allows Damon to draw 1 card from... Oh, with a floating cast mana vault, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So he has perfect mana to cast the Necro that's gonna draw from the Malcolm. Also it even gets the trigger from Malcolm. So probably Malcolm comes at Mikey for 2, and the Hull Breacher at Jorman, since there's no blockers. That means 2 treasures, because it's a pirate, and 2 draws. So Necro and then who knows what card. Probably cracking 3 treasures for the Necro. Oh, Box Diamond. Oh boy. This man has a lot of manas. Selling Clearing? Oh, he's discarding Selling Clearing for the Diamond, yeah. And crack 2 treasures and Box Diamond for a Necro. Yep. Yep. This is what the deck is meant for. This is the game plan. Getting Necro and see if I flip a Shimmer Mirror. If I don't flip a Shimmer Mirror, I'm very sad. Well, sad. Considering that there's a Hull Breacher, any wheel just says I win. I don't think Damon is really in a bad spot. Even if the Necro gets stopped or you don't draw a Shimmer Mirror, you have Malcolm Tymna already on board with a Hull Breacher. His position is amazing. Okay. Too bad Wheaties is like looking at all this like, man, I only have a frog and a dried arbor and 2 lands, like, my board state's sad. But never know. There might be the Oblivion Crown and Blackmore Salvage in his hand. That's it. That's the game, if he has it. But let's see. It all depends on what they... Is he gonna go for it? Or is this just you know, value Necro this turn? Like 10 or something like that. The man is there. Oh, first Seamanship from Mikey stopping the Necro. Never mind. There's no Necro for me. Okay. Place the Prismatic Vista. He still had the land drop. That's, yep. So counting the Necro probably stops Damon for like 3 or 4 turns, since Damon needs to build up again. And well, people are gonna be leaving blockers for the Hull Breacher and Tymna. Only Malcolm giving Damon card draw, so that's why I'm saying it might take a few turns to actually be a threat again. Unless, of course, he top decks a Nos, which I've seen it. I think there's, in this channel even, there's stuff going on through that. But hey, Wheaties on his turn discards the Arbor for another card draw from the Gitrog trigger and casts... Oh, this is all in upkeep. Okay, floats the mana from the Red Arbor and destroys the Hull Breacher. Makes complete sense. Yeah, kills the Hull Breacher, so Wheaties can draw because of the Gitrog trigger. Yeah, makes complete sense. That's true. Yep, there's a card for the Red Arbor. Then probably draws a card from the... Yep, draw step, exactly. So... Does Wheaties have it? Oblivion Crown or the Mangrel? Oh, that's a Homeward Path. That's a Gitrog tech. Okay, an Ancient Tomb. Only 1 color mana might be a bit rough. Especially if you want to interact. That's kinda sad. Oh, Wheaties, show me the Oblivion Crown. That more. Come on, I wanna see the frog take this. I don't think there's so much of a threat of Damon stopping you. It's mostly Jorman or Mikey that are the ones that are doing this. Taking 2. Okay, 2 mana. Similar. Okay. Yep. Even more reason to kill the Hollow Breacher if you have a similar. That just plain stops you. Plain stops. There's only one plains player. And here's 6 at the face of Mikey. Goes to 17. And passes. Okay. Nothing crazy. Just setting up. Next turn, the threat level of Wheaties is extremely high because Human Library is insanely good to set up all those things. Just any tutor can be it. Especially if maybe Wheaties gets Crop Rot for the Blackboard. Also a card draw because of Gitrog's ability. Pretty good. But we move to Jorman that also might be threatening win. There's a lot of rocks. There's an Orvar outside. So Weir of Volrath might seal the deal. Or is that it? Just passing? Oh, interesting. So Mikey fetches Tundra, going to 16. It's a dangerously low total. If people keep swinging at him, yeah. Game might not last. There's a Windsor Rebuke, targeting what? Target the fall, maybe? It would make sense because if Wheaties mills lands, Wheaties draws cards. Gitrog's ability. What's the target? Just win. This. Here's how discussing. Oh, bouncing the Orvar. Okay, target is the Orvar. Yes. It's just probably milling everyone for 2. Orvar is threatening, but it's not that bad. So mills. Let's see. Wheaties mills. Ooh. Okay, a tapper. That's a copy. Okay. Oh, Wheaties didn't mill the land. Well, I mean, I'm gonna draw a Bolt or LED. Doesn't need it anymore. The frog is out. And Damon mills and Windfall. I missed what Mikey milled. Might not be too relevant. Then goes to his turn. Takes 8 to the face for the Summon Library. That's dangerous. Because considering how low he was, if he did this, then Mikey might have it on his turn. Remember, he still has an LED on his graveyard, so Oryx Salvagers might be it. This all depends on getting mana, so probably dropping a Chromox, any fast mana, or any rock that goes positive might allow Mikey to win this turn. Getting a Volt, a drop, and a Taiga. That's 3 mana. What's this? For oh, Jessica's will. Oh, okay. For 4, exiling Docks. Okay, Dockside, Birds of Paradise, and I don't know what it is. Noxus Rival, I think. Yeah, that's a Dockside. That's so much mana. That's a 2, 4, 5. Oh my, 7, 9, 10? Ouch! That's a lot of mana. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you crack it or not. 11 or 10 at this point it's an negligible difference. And that's another Villagers. Just casually dropping it in a LED, that's it. Do they have it? Do they have interaction? Do they have it? Huh? Or is this a Mikey win? If Orvar doesn't have it, then it's over. No? Oh, it's a Force of Will. Okay, here's a Force of Will from Jorman. Yes, yes, yes. I like this. Yes. It's not that easy, Mikey. Come on. Have the decent? No. It stopped. Nice. Okay, you still have 2 mana floating and a lot of treasure. Oh, Noxus Revival, and then activates Thrasios, and then can keep going again. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Yes. I like that. Clean. And just because Will was insanely good. Getting Dockside into Noxus Revival to have the backup. Oof. Yeah. Hot Noxus Revival. And people are scooping. Yeah. Congrats, Mikey. Yeah, that was a good game. Setting up the whole thing. The probably fetched the. So Mikey probably fetched for LED with the gamble and got maybe lucky, you will say, getting it to the graveyard, and then just got into direct salvages for the win. So congrats, Mikey. Yeah, good plays. Too bad we didn't see the frog win. I would have liked to see the frog win, but maybe next time. I want to see you win with this, with that frog. I want to see Mikey play it again, because as you can see, he's a tight player. So kudos to you, and see you guys next time.